Do you have a passion for both amazing weaponry and video games? So do I. Hi, I'm Matthew Rose, and I'm currently a student at Full Sail University. I have always had a passion for video games, ever since I could hold the controller. I have always loved the art in video games, ever since I was a child, especially the weaponry. I've always wanted to help make these amazing creations. But due to the lack of the knowledge of the industry and college funding, I was unable to do so. As gaming technology grew, so too did my passion for video games. Growing from the Nintendo, in which I grew up on, to the PS4s of now. I have never thought the gaming industry was a door I could open, not by myself, but the military GI Bill helped me open that door. Starting at my graduation with honors, I was never able to afford an expensive college. My family was not rich, and my job at the time would have definitely not paid my way through it. But I did not give up on a career, but I did have to change directions. I could not make the video games I would have loved to made, so I had to change my directions to a second passion, mechanics. And I went to a tech school, and I got certified within a year rather than 2, and received the Student of the Year award. Around this time, a man in a dazzling uniform approached me, and he asked had I considered a career in the military. This was March of 2002, and with the promise of college and a better life, I signed up, and in May of 2002 I was off to boot camp. Then AIT to become an aviation mechanic, and then off to Iraq for my first deployment with the 101st Airborne. I returned from that deployment in 2004, only to be redeployed in 2005. And I thought to myself, when is the time for school with this war? And there wasn't one. I proudly served till 2007 and made the rank of E5 when I was told I could no longer serve. I had become used to this military life, and by then I did not know what to do. After I was honorably medically retired due to my conditions, I was lost. My wife left me shortly after, and me as a person, I was crushed. Yet I drove on, seeking opportunities where I could find them, however none panned out for the next several years. Finally, in 2012, I said no more and started looking into colleges for a new career. Now here I am, in 2015, Full Sail University student with a GPA of 3.6, driving forward to a BS and a future in the gaming industry. In Full Sail, I have learned many things. I have become oriented with several programs for modeling and texturing of the video game industry. Some of the more notable ones are the Autodesk Maya system, ZBrush, UE4, and Adobe Photoshop, but several others are included. When I was asked where I wanted to take my modeling career by my PRM2 instructor, I chose environmental 3D artist, and more specifically a weapons artist. My knowledge of weaponry in the military and their inner workings is an advantage in this field, and I also have knowledge of melee and medieval weaponry. After I have accomplished this, a few of my goals are to learn to use the Substance Painter and 3ds Max, which is a Maya equivalent. I also intend to return to school at a later date to pursue a master's degree, preferably in the weapons modeling line. I believe my competitive advantage is my professionalism and overall experience in multiple fields. I bring a variety of skill sets and knowledge from both military and mechanical fields, as well as my artistic ability. I have taken many blows in my life, and I have always gotten back up. I believe this has made me stronger as a person and as a professional. In my time working, I have done many things, and I have gone from bagging groceries at a food store to managing multi-million dollars worth of equipment. I have led training and missions in the military and managed an office of no more than 5 personnel. I have also rebuilt engines for vehicles and repaired helicopters. I have a lot of varied experience, and each one of these experiences has improved me in some way. I also have been a volunteer for the American Red Cross and am a member of multiple veteran-based organizations. My ideal market is that with a small group of passionate individuals about their craft, video games, as passionate as I am. I desire above all to be a 3D weapons artist. My brand mantra is a hardworking, logical 3D weapons artist. Hardworking describes how my approach to work is. I do not give up, and I do not stop until I have accomplished what is needed to be done. Logical is my approach to accomplishing that. I do not jump around. I accomplish task by task. Success to me is being a top-notch 3D weapons designer, recognized for my ability, and yet still able to make ample time for my family and life outside of work. Success is to enjoy my life and not only creating games, but also playing them with my son.